And it's Feeling You with Vic the Brick Jacobs and PJ right here. Victor is being guarded by the samurai over his shoulder. It looks to be very, very professional and very sharp, Vic.
A samurai sculpture created by my very good friend Yanni Koyama, the samurai of the South Bay, and it basically shows the spirit of the samurai that live through death, show no fear, ultimate self-sacrifice. So this show is dedicated to the great Yanni Koyama,
Oh,
and again to all mothers.
yes.
So much love for you on Mother's Day. Where
Come
would we
on.
be without our mothers? We'd be nowhere, man.
We wouldn't be here.
Nowhere. We need you now. We need
Yes.
you now more than ever.
Yeah.
The great mothers of the planet. So
Yeah.
bless you, all mothers.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody. You know who needs their mothers are the Lakers.
Oh, they were screaming for their mothers.
Big time. They can't seem to get into the third and fourth quarter, Vic. They do okay halftime, then they lose. You know, it's just overpowering. The power of OKC, as we talked about the whole time, is going to be very difficult for the Lakers to get by, and they're not getting by, obviously. You know, it's 3-0 now.
They are basically swept away in the tsunami that is the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their depth is deeper than the Marianas Trench. Half a day, sports fans, to everyone in the Marianas Islands. The Lakers should have been balling somewhere in Tinian or somewhere on the island of Guam because in that second half, they disappear every game.
Every
I
game.
mean, they can hang with them for a half, and then suddenly they disappear. The defense is a sieve in the
Yeah.
third quarter, and they can't take care of the ball in the third quarter, and they start missing shots. It's a formula, of course, for disaster. They were incredible long shots. I picked them in six. I like the Lakers to somehow carry on, but LeBron James has fallen flat.
Yeah.
Uh, let's face it, he's run out of gas. You see him in post game; he's totally defeated. And Austin Reeves has been collapsed upon. All the air has been sucked out of Austin because of the great Oklahoma City defense. This is not Houston. This is the Oklahoma City,
That's
the
right.
defending champions. JJ Redick called them an incredible team, one of the greatest teams ever, and that's from JJ Redick.
Yeah.
And when JJ says that, you know the Thunder team is unbelievable. What's funny is they've done a nice job on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
They really have.
I mean, Marcus Smart has bodied them up. He's played sensational defense.
Yeah.
I got to give it up for Marcus because they've bottled him up. He scored maybe averaging 20, 21 points a game, 10 below his average. But it's everybody else who's destroying the Lakers. Paul Holmgren is making DeAndre Ayton look like DeAndre Ayton. Ayton
Yeah.
looks like a corpse out there. The certain possessions, he doesn't even, he gets the ball in his hands and it's Kwame Brown all over again. It just goes off his hands.
Yep.
It doesn't move to the ball and
No.
lets Holmgren dominate him inside. Holmgren had like 19 and 8 or 19 and 9, whatever. Holmgren dominated the inside the series, as did the Hartenstein. So the whole middle, belonged to the Thunder, especially the second half. Well, what's amazing, the Lakers were up one at the half, at the downtown Hoop Dojo, but it doesn't
Right.
matter because the waves and waves of Thunder come at them. Who's AJ Mitchell? AJ Mitchell becomes the star. Second
Beautiful.
round pick out of Santa Barbara, born in Belgium.
Yep.
I mean, this guy destroys the Lakers.
Great pickup though for them. Great.
What else is new with the Oklahoma City Thunder? 25,
Yeah.
and I'm going to give you the solution at the end of our rant
Okay.
on the Lakers, how the Lakers can actually get into the Oklahoma City Thunder territory,
I know how.
where they are. But
Yeah.
at this point, I want to give love,
Yeah.
to AJ. Isaiah Joe comes off the bench, hits some big threes. Kason was unbelievable for them. This team keeps throwing waves at you,
Wow.
and they get deeper and deeper, and the Lakers run out of guys,
Yeah.
basically.
Just not
Uh,
deep enough to hold them off and to make a run.
and LeBron's 41. I mean, give him credit. He played
Yeah.
really well against Houston, but Oklahoma City basically, collapses on LeBron. They collapse on AR. I know, Rui Hachimura had a very nice series. got to give it up. Rui stepped up
He did step up.
offensively.
Yeah.
Kennard finally showed up after missing the first two games
Yeah.
where he was nowhere. He had 18 yesterday. So Kennard, but it's not enough. You lose by 28. PJ, that was the worst second half of Laker playoff history.
Wow. And it looked
Worst
like
second half in Laker playoff history. I
excuse me,
mean, they lost by what? 21?
21 or 2 points. It was terrible. It was awful.
It was just, it doesn't matter how many points you lose by. They lose every game by a
Right.
lot.
Right. No, they can't. Look at a lot of clubs are like this. I mean, at least they got to where they got. Obviously, they're missing pieces. Obviously, they're
It
missing,
wouldn't have mattered.
but it wouldn't have
It
mattered
wouldn't have
because
mattered. So they lose by 18 instead of
right,
21.
right,
Uh,
yeah,
the presence of Luka would mean nothing. If you remember the regular season, when they lost four in a row, they got destroyed four in a row by Oklahoma City.
yep,
The last game, they were down 43, and Luka and Ayo were both in the lineup
right,
before they went down with injury. So it
right,
doesn't really matter, if
yeah,
they had Luka or not. They
yeah.
were going to be destroyed. Uh, I thought there was some sort of purple and gold miracle left. I thought the D will set them free, but it sets Oklahoma City free.
Yeah.
The Lakers aren't playing defense in the third quarter.
No.
What goes on in the second half? I don't know. Third quarter from hell's.
Yeah.
Third quarter from hell. Every single game is very discouraging. But you got to give OKC credit, defending champions, and they're surging, PJ.
Surging, coming out, look, they're a young team. They have great players off the bench. They have all the things that the Lakers don't possess in quantity enough to make a difference. It's just the reason the third quarter is so telling is because they're out of gas in the third quarter. They've played a good first half. They come out in the third quarter flat and they stay that way. And pretty much, a little pickup in the fourth quarter, but no, they're pretty much done. And they just don't have the horses, Vic, and they're going to have to do a lot of stuff to get the horses to get back in the race for next year. They really are.
There are a few horses short.
Yeah.
Maybe if they had the entire field of the Kentucky Derby, but what I
Golden
would
Temple.
he was my solution.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City Thunder is a incredible organization. Their front office is unparalleled. What you've got to do is basically take the entire Oklahoma City front office and bring it to the Lakers.
There you go. If you can buy him, Walter can buy
Yes,
him, right? Yeah, let
I
Walter.
mean Mark Walters
Yeah.
got some a few dollars.
Yeah, let him shell out.
They need an organization like Oklahoma City Thunder that drafts incredibly, that is able to stockpile draft assets,
Yep.
that understands the power of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander when he was basically doing nothing with the Clippers.
Right.
And they make that deal. And that was the stimulus. But look up and down that roster. It's so deep
Oof, it's
and
just,
getting deeper.
you know,
I mean, Wiggins comes off the bench.
yeah,
I mean, this team.
it's scary.
This is a dynasty's in place, PJ.
Yeah, it is. It is. They're all young. They're solid, great bench, like you say. If they can hang on to this group and not let too many drop off, they're going to be a dynasty. They will be a dynasty.
And Denault, their head coach, is very underrated. No one talks about him.
No.
He is sensational.
Yep.
He counter affects every move JJ Redick made. It seems in his sleep. I mean,
Yeah.
they do it so easily. Okay, so SGA has 4 fouls in the third quarter. We're going to pull SGA and we're going to put it AJ Mitchell. You're going to come down on Mitchell, even though he had 24 and 10. We're going to put in a case on.
Yeah.
It's just insane amounts of players. And don't forget their number 2 player is out with injury.
That's it. Not even there. Yeah.
I mean, they're banged up.
Yeah.
Their starting 5 is not intact, but no one's is at this point in the season. Everyone's banged up.
Right.
But I feel for the Laker fans.
So it's sad.
There was a glimpse of hope, up one at the half.
Yeah.
And just imagine if they just continue what they were doing, took care of the basketball. They're so sloppy with the ball.
Well, that's the other
And you
thing.
get sloppy against Oklahoma City. They create the turnovers, PJ.
But Vic, part of the sloppiness is they're worn out. That's what I believe.
Mm.
They're just worn out. You can see it in their ball playing. They just are sloppy, and it's because they're fried out. It'd be like playing, seven guys through all those games. Maybe one guy off the bench, just whatever it takes, one or two, and then the rest are just starters, and that's it. And you can just see they're worn out. They don't go after the ball the way they should. Like you say, the ball slips off their hands. These are things that you're taught from the very beginning never to let happen, but they're worn out. They're beat up. So your advice, I'm getting this straight from you, is to get the Lakers in with OKC.
Dan Presti and company.
Dan
Dan
Presti,
Presti,
buy him out.
the general manager, he's been there 18 years.
Yeah,
He came in at 30 when he was
yeah,
just a young buck.
yeah.
And Sam Presti has put
I love
together
it.
a dynasty.
I love it.
How
Yeah,
did he do it? Well, you know what? He could do the same thing with the Lakers
right.
because the Lakers don't know how to do it.
No, no,
You can't build around LeBron anymore.
no.
He's done. That could have been his last game as a Laker. We don't know. He might come back. He might not.
Yep.
Um, they need a core of players, complementary players to build around Luka and Austin Reeves. And all this crap about Austin Reeves not deserving a jumbo contract. He
Yeah.
deserves a jumbo contract,
All
people.
right.
I mean, he came back after his game one dud with 31. And this game two, game three, again, was suffocated by the incredible Thunder defense. But to all people who came down on AR after just
Yeah.
one game, he was coming off an oblique. He's hurt. He's not 100%. Don't come down on AR. You need AR,
Come
Lakers
on.
fans. You see the brick?
There it is. There it is.
You brick gong me.
Whoa.
What are you talking about? You need Austin Reeves.
Of course. You got to have him. Without him, they're in bigger trouble than they are. Well, they don't get to where they were.
No.
There's no way they do, and look they were focusing on AR. That's one of the two big players they focused their
There
defense
was
on.
only two players they focused on,
That's
really.
it. That's it. And so, let's see how it turns out next year. I believe in AR. I believe in the Laker team. I believe what you're saying. The organization itself really needs a boost. It needs new blood at that level. We always talk about the new blood at the player level. You need new blood at the administrative level and get that going. Get those young coaches, in there, that mindset, and do that. JJ's fine, but you need people above that know what they're doing, know how to draft, know how to identify kids and make them Lakers. That's the difference. That is the difference.
Presto changeo.
Yeah.
Presti. Give him $20 million a year.
Yeah.
You got to pry Presti out of Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
He's entrenched there with his family. But if to get him to LA is going to take a whole lot of money. Basically, like Marlon Brando in The Godfather, an
Yeah.
offer
Buy
he
him.
can't refuse.
Well, Walters carries 20 million in his left pocket. I think it's 10 million in the right, 20, and then the inside lapel he's got another 5. So he's pretty well vested. He could make a quick deal, buy him out, get him over. Whatever it takes, we have to do this.
Maybe the son of Sam Presti. I mean, something.
Yeah.
Maybe a cousin of Sam Presti.
Whatever it
Something with
takes.
Sam Presti
Yeah. Come
to
on.
come to the Lakers because right now it's unfortunately it's a team in the middle of nowhere. They're in no man's land.
Yeah.
First round and then blown out in the second round.
Huh?
That's basically a step above the first round. And there was expectations with a healthy Luka, but even with a healthy Luka, let's face it,
No.
they were not
Yeah.
going to beat. They were not going to beat Oklahoma City, and they wouldn't have beaten the Spurs either. The Spurs are a much better team than the Lakers. So they got a long way to go. They're a playoff team.
Yeah.
They're a
They've made
playoff
it.
team. They're an entertaining team. It's still a great show. The Bush family legacy lives on. It's a tremendous show at the dojo always.
Always.
But if you want to compete with the big boys, you got to get big boy planning, big boy management, big boy brains, big boy wisdom. And right now it's not there.
It's not there. So we'll regroup. We'll see what's going on. But the WNBA kicked off, Vic.
Can you believe 30 seasons?
No.
That's the 30th season of the WNBA. They've
Yeah.
made leaps and bounds,
Yeah.
coming from from their infancy to where they are today with
Yeah.
with Caitlin Clark hanging out with Morgan Wallen after the show in Indianapolis after her debut. I mean, she hadn't played PJ since July 15th.
Right. She was out most of the 25 season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she played 13 games or
Something like
something,
that. Yeah.
and she comes back, and her back is still a little twingy. But she played 31 minutes, scored 20 points. They lost to Dallas, but still a lot of eyes on the WNBA openers, which was very surprising. 'Cause let's face it, years past, you wouldn't know it even existed.
You wouldn't know, but I mean, when you have Sophia Cunningham wearing those short denim uh, shorts plus the black boots and the denim top with the hair half up, half down. I mean, come on. This is what they're looking at, Vic. This is what's bringing in the money. I mean, she signed a 1 year, $665 thousand-dollar deal. That's pretty good for the WNBA from where they were. That's a lot of money. Plus, I mean, that's a third of what she makes in sponsorships. So, sponsors are huge for her now. She's all over TikTok wearing these outfits. This thing's going to keep getting bigger and bigger, you know. So, yeah, it's fun to watch. It's entertaining. The girls look amazing. They are amazing. They're fun to watch. They can hit threes like crazy. They
Great
can
shooters,
great shoot. They're so much fun
great
because
shooters.
they're such great shooters as a team, you know, even more than the men, the women as a team shoot better in a lot of these cases. And it's just it's amazing, fun to watch. So yeah, WNBA Fever lost its first game, high scoring 107 to 104 to the Wings, but we'll continue from there. You know, we'll see
Well,
what's happening.
we want to give love to the ladies, WNBA, but the rest of the playoffs, PJ, uh, runaways with the Knicks. The Knicks are playing excellent
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah,
They're destroying Philadelphia, but Embiid, you don't know what's going to happen with Embiid from game to game.
yeah.
So Knicks up 3-zip there. Um, Detroit, Cleveland, the Beard finally has a playoff game. He's been a bust in his playoff career. Stepped up with some big J's yesterday to keep Cleveland alive against Detroit. So, congratulations to James Harden for finally stepping up in a playoff game. He hit the threes and he silenced the chatter, at
Yes, he
least for
did.
one game, that he
Yeah,
sucks in the playoffs because he has sucked in the playoffs throughout his career.
a long time.
Tremendous regular seasons, but
Yeah,
something happens in the playoffs. And I guess Wembanyama, 39 and 15
yeah.
against Minnesota. What a tremendous performance. He channeled his inner Hakeem Olajuwon, who he took private lessons with over the summer, who taught him a fadeaway spin move that Hakeem liked to do, and he taught it to Wembanyama, who used it on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and it
And
worked. And it worked.
39 points, 15 boards, monster game.
Hmm?
Spurs, Oklahoma City. That's
Hmm.
going to be that's
I
the final in the
I can't
West
wait.
everyone wants. Yeah,
I
that's
can't
going to
wait.
be that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's
And
gonna be
PJ, our Dodgers, they're
well.
playing Atlanta. Tough game last night. Blake Snell, first game back, from the soreness in his shoulder, gets blitzed by a
Shell.
very good Atlanta Braves team.
Yeah, yeah. They're looking better and better, Atlanta Braves. They really are. And I mean, they put it to the Dodgers, and the Dodgers did rally a little, but you know, I don't know. We're not hitting well. We're just not in that same groove. I think we need a mix-up. You know, the mix-up's going to come in part because Betts supposedly returns
On Monday.
on Monday. He returns to the lineup. Now, that being said, Victor, I'm going to give you my lineup because I wrote it out. I was
I
sitting
like
here and I want to write out. You tell me what you think.
Okay.
This lineup, as we go through it, is to alleviate pressure off some people and put pressure on others that can handle it. Okay? So here's my starting lineup for your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Back-to-back World Series champions.
There you go. Leading off, Mookie Betts
Ooh.
in the leadoff spot. A man that gets a lot of hits, gets on base a lot, and a lot of times gets stranded. Mookie Betts to lead off, resting the great Ohtani so that he can come up second, which is still the biggest position in hitting. They get the most at bats. I think that would take a little pressure off him, let him get a runner in front of him so that he's got more of a goal to start hitting and see that ball. He does get on a lot. He's not hitting like he should be, but he's getting on. Now, if that happens, Vic, and then we bring up Freddie Freeman third, and let him start to go to work on what he can do. So Freddie bats third, followed by Pages fourth. He should be batting fourth.
He is incredibly hot.
Yeah, he's incredibly hot. Hit 3 home runs the other night. But that's not all. Back that up with Will Smith fifth, Max Muncy sixth, Kyle Tucker seventh, Teoscar eighth, and then you could go Rojas or Freeland ninth. That is a solid lineup. I
Now
think.
that's strong. That's strong, PJ. I like it, and I'm fine with Mookie leading off and giving Ohtani a rest because obviously this year his hitting's off. He has 5 home runs.
Yep.
To put it in perspective, Murakami, the Japanese slugger for the White Sox, has 15 home runs,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just not slugging. He's pitching brilliantly
Right.
because he wants that Cy Young award. It's one award he doesn't have
Yeah.
is Cy Young. He's pitching brilliantly, but he's not hitting.
Right.
He's hitting singles. His power, his power to the opposite field's not there this year.
Right.
I love Ohtani-san is the greatest ball player in history, but he's going through a slump,
Yeah.
and I would like to see Mookie lead off when he comes back.
It'd be
I
very
think
exciting.
it's great for Mookie's psyche.
Yep.
Don't forget that Tommy Edmonds will come back
When,
as
when
well.
Tommy Edmonds comes back, then that's another discussion, right? For that is to where even where Freddie Freeman goes. But for right now, I think it would do two things. It would give Mookie that excited burst to get back in the lineup, and he's leading off. Give Ohtani a little break,
A little
little
breather. Yeah,
breather. He's still batting second. He now sees somebody on base. He can go after, moving them over. I just think logically this is the way it should go. I mean, that is a tough lineup. Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, Pages, Smith, Muncy, Tucker, Teoscar, and Freeland or Rojas, whoever.
Teoscar eighth.
Yeah.
I mean that's unbelievable.
I mean, but think about that. Think about the
Such a
last.
tremendous hitter, and he's hitting eighth. But he's in a bit of a funk,
He's in a little fun.
as they all are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Freddie's beginning to break out of it. Had a big home run against
Freddie's
Chris
been-
Sale
Yeah.
on Friday night. That was a tremendous at bat.
Yeah.
Because Sale is just a outstanding pitcher. Out the Dodgers somehow beat him.
I
you
love
know,
to watch him pitch. I love to watch Sale pitch. One of my favorite pitchers of all time.
Chris Sale, yeah, he reminds me a lot of Randy Johnson. That
Yep.
big lefty
Yep.
comes at your sidearm, and it's almost impossible to hit him.
Yeah, you can't see
But the
it.
Dodgers beat him.
They did.
Emmett Sheehan pitched well. The bullpen
Yeah.
pitched well. You look at the Dodger lineup, you think they shouldn't lose a game, but they're going to lose a lot of games.
You're gonna lose a lot of games.
That's baseball. You're going to lose a lot of games. A lot of
Of
you know,
course.
a lot of teams are going to beat you.
Yeah.
Atlanta is an excellent team.
Yeah.
The Cubs have won 15 straight at Wrigley,
How about that?
and their pitching staff's in tatters.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yet they've won 15 in a row in the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. So anything can happen. The Dodgers lineup looks incredible, but that's on paper.
That's on paper.
Performance-wise, uh, they get decent numbers. Their batting average is good, but again, I think quality at bats, situational hitting, the Dodgers don't excel. There's something about guys on base with the Dodgers.
Yep.
And Otani's on the mound. They give him no support. And now Glasnow's out for a while. We don't know how long with the back. That's luckily they have pitchers to fill in. I mean, Wildest goes today.
Yeah.
And he's 5-0.
Robo's great.
Wildest's fabulous. He's been amazing.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's good.
So this team is so stacked that I'm not that concerned. But you think they should win every game, but they're not.
They're
and
not.
you wonder why. And there
Yeah.
are reasons they don't win.
Yeah.
I mean, Atlanta blitzed them yesterday, blitzed Snell. He
Let's-
felt good after the game, he said. But obviously his pitches were not breaking as sharply as they should.
yeah.
And the Braves, they're great. There's some great hitters there.
Great hitters. Great hitters. Great back-to-back hitters. I like that team. I mean, they've got obviously a ways to go, but they're looking really sharp. They're looking good. As are the Cubs, which you mentioned. The Cubs ate up on the Dodgers when they played them. I mean, it's impressive.
You know what's very ironic was having a really good year for the Cubs. Michael Conforto
Yeah, how about that? Well,
This
see,
is
it woke him up. It woke him
It
up.
woke him up. He was a
Yeah,
Dodger bust, but
yeah.
somehow Conforto found the way back. Conforto's having an excellent year for the Cubbies.
They are and looking really good. That's why I'm preaching this lineup because the Dodger lineup is fantastic. Needs to be woken up. You make these changes, you get these guys woken up. And the blue is off. You'll see blue heaven once again. It's coming. The blue heaven is coming. I promise.
Oh, they're stacked. They're loaded. They're not concerned in
Yeah.
May over these losses. They lose a series, they're not going to go crazy. If they lose a series to the Braves, they're not going to go crazy.
Right.
They're too stacked. They have the greatest manager maybe in the history of baseball, and Dave Roberts.
Yep.
This is a fully loaded team, fully loaded. Want to give some love, PJ, to the Ducks of Anaheim.
You
They're
have
in a
to.
very tough series right now. The Stanley Cup playoffs are always, brilliant to watch, but they're in a very tough series with the Vegas Golden Knights. They're
Yeah.
down 2-1, and they got some work to do. But if any team can come back, it's the Ducks. They're a comeback team. They love to rally. They're a young, talented, exciting team.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Second round, and they are young and talented. And but the Lightning, as you know, tough team. They've been tough since their inception. But they won the championship the
The
first.
Golden Knights, I know they can play.
They are tough. So it's going to be a fun series to watch. Great to have the Ducks back in the mix. And it's great. Let me tell you this. It's I don't know if it's great or not, but it's happening. Mike Vrabel to be have his boat rental back on TMZ. This was like 5 years ago. He was dating Rossini.
Rossini,
No, I'd say Cine for sin, Rossini in the
oh,
middle. But she was pregnant with another man, her husband's baby.
Goldschmidt, yeah, husband Goldschmidt.
Right.
They are the sleaziest couple in sports history.
The Love Boat sails.
I mean, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It just seems more stuff continues to come out of their love life.
Well, this
Uh,
has been a 5, 6 year affair. And I know they wanted, I mean, the hot tub, the latest adventure of that, the Love Boat going back 5 years. But the
in
whole thing
Tennessee yet, it's
in Tennessee, and like if you those two things, if you just hook those together, imagine what's been going on in the middle of all that.
ah,
Think about it. Mike Vrabel, I mean, he's got to concentrate on being a patriot now. I mean, I think the Love
and the,
Boat
the
sailed.
Patriots will put up with it because you understand, Kraft's,
Oh,
not so kosher behavior
yeah,
has set the table, set the tone for the New England Patriots. Anything goes.
anything goes.
They're not going to get rid of Mike Vrabel,
No,
for this affair with Rossini.
yeah.
Unfortunately, Rossini is paying a very severe price. With her career, I don't think she should. I said when it all broke, okay, put her on hiatus, put her on sabbatical for a year. But don't. She doesn't deserve to have a career demolished.
No, no, she's, even though her last name, we've changed it to Rossini,
Nah,
but she doesn't. I mean, so much of this is going on in every league, I mean, to pinpoint her and take away her career, put it on hold. That's not really fair. That's not really
on a positive note,
fair.
Fernando Mendoza of the Raiders, he got number 15
Yeah.
from
How
Tom
about
Flores.
that?
Was blessed with his
Yeah,
15. He said,
yeah.
"Bless you, take my 15 and run with it."
How about that? That's
I'm
what
excited about the Raiders.
I am too. They're starting to come on, and wearing number 15 now, Mike Flores' old number. I mean, pretty amazing. But if Flores won two world championships, I think, back in
You
the
back
day.
in the day,
Yeah,
he was
back in the day.
he's a Raider icon.
Yeah,
Raider icon. So that's very cool.
yeah,
What's not cool are the prices of World Cup soccer tickets for Team USA's opener against Paraguay
yeah.
on June 12th at SoFi. To get in the door, PJ, $1,100. That's
Watch
to
it at
get
home.
in the door
Yeah,
for
yeah,
USA Paraguay.
yeah.
If you want to see the final of the World Cup, $11,000.
That is nuts.
I mean,
That is
FIFA,
nuts. Yeah,
FIFA. What are you smoking? What are you drinking? What are you ingesting? You
yeah,
see the brick.
yeah.
You see it, FIFA. Are
Take
you
it.
kidding me? $1,100 for USA Paraguay? You
No
see the brick?
way.
It's the brick that got me, you.
Wow. Wow, that's a big one. Woo!
Me for this.
Now, FIFA that. You know what? We got to get out of here. But what's going on with sumo?
Thank you, Domo Arigato, for talking sumo, PJ. It's opening day from Tokyo, and it's a very exciting tournament. Already a giant upset. I'll show you upset by
Ooh,
the bear.
yeah.
Takayasu, giant upset. Kirishima, defending champion.
Wow.
And this is going to be a very, very fascinating 15 days of great sumo. So thank you, Domo Arigato.
Yeah.
Sumo from Japan, Gangmyuks.
There it is. The great diapered ones.
Domo Arigato.
Thank you to everybody. Please share this. We come at you all the time. Share it with your friends. Like us. The great Vic Jacobs, the wonderful Chris Donovan,
The best on the ones and the twos. CD, thank you so much.
the beautiful Yuko, your wife.
She's
Happy Mother's
unbelievable.
Day.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone, to Yuko, and to every mother out there.
Yes, to
Dave
Ev,
Cardona,
to
Graphics
everybody.
Master, thank you so much. PJ, thank you. It was
Thank
another
you.
wonderful session of Feeling You with Victor Brick Jacobs and PJ. Hey, hey,